everyone. It's Chicks in the Office with Rhea and Fran, giving you that Friday energy on a Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, everybody. And we have exciting news. We told you on Monday that our Best Show on Earth tour is happening starting October 23rd. We're headed to DC, Milwaukee, Chicago, Cincinnati, and Philly. The tickets are on sale now, so make sure you guys check that out. The link is in the description. The link is on our socials. Go check it out. We cannot wait to see you. And Philly is our biggest show yet, our Christmas spectacular, and we are looking forward to all of the surprises we have for you guys at Philly and all these other shows.
Yes.
So make sure you're getting tickets because we cannot wait to hang out with you guys. It's going to be so much fun. Chicago's a Halloween show, so you know what? Like, we don't got plans for Halloween anymore. But now we do with this show. So if you don't have any Halloween plans anymore like us, and you just want a fun night to dress up with your friends, come to the Chicago show. We're going to have a little party after. And then Milwaukee, Cincinnati, 2 cities we've never been to before. So we're super, super excited about that. And then we're returning to DC and Chicago and Philly. So we can't wait to see you guys. Check out those tickets. And that's that. How are we feeling on this lovely day?
I woke up feeling like I had a sty coming on.
Oh God!
Just the worst.
What are you gonna do about this?
Just the worst feeling. It's my left eye. It's always
the
my left
eye.
I think it's just, I don't know. It's just a problem that I have. Some people just have chronic
Styes.
eye issues.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's the case. And it's the worst when you're like, I went, stretch, blinked a couple of times, went, It's like that feeling when you blink. It's not really too visible, which is fine, but it's like it hurts, which is just the worst feeling.
Yeah.
The worst feeling. And we have an event we're going to tonight. And I'm like, I got to put makeup on, and then I'm probably just going to make it worse.
It's okay. It'll be for a short while. It's
I know.
an exciting event.
I know. That I am very excited for.
I don't even know what to call him.
Good question.
Like, wannabe grandpa?
Yeah, I was thinking something along grandpa, but
right.
not
I
in the creepy way.
Said lover, and then I stopped and said, "That's not right."
No.
I already have a Marty.
Adopted
grandpa that goes by the name Martin Short.
Yes.
Hopefully we'll be at this event. I'm hoping it's an Only Murders in the Building event. So obviously we said we gotta go.
Yep.
Theme is high stakes games, high stakes elegance, little casino action.
There's probably gonna be some games to play.
Ooh, can't wait. Oh my God. Don't look at my nails. They're so bad, Fran.
Well, I wasn't even looking.
I know. Then I stopped you before you could. They are the worst they've been in years. Yeah.
I haven't even noticed.
Oh, baby, they're bad. I'll show you right now. They're really bad because look, this has been cracked for like 2 weeks. But this is I'm going out of left field here because I'm moving away from the event talk, even though hopefully we'll see Martin Short. Hopefully we'll see some others. Don't want to get our hopes up. I'm changing my nail shape tomorrow. Yeah.
To what?
What?
To what? What are you changing it to?
Oh, you don't like this idea? Because it could stop now. I haven't done it yet.
You're not doing square.
Not square, like ballerina.
What's ballerina?
Where it goes like thinner, and then it's like almost like an almond, but then it's like straight at the top.
Oh, like the skinny
square. Yeah, shorter.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I know. We could take a risk, and we could always go back.
No, you can take a risk. Yeah, but I will be honest with you when you get it done. If I'm like, don't ever do it again.
1,000%. I'm looking for honesty.
Yeah,
it's just
I see people on TikTok changing their nail shape all the time. I'm like, it's just one of those things.
Right.
It looks good on your nails for a reason. Sometimes people have different types of hands and they get these. I'm like, don't do that.
I know. The last time I got square short nails was last year, and I said, but it wasn't what I was thinking now. Like the ballerina. It's very a specific type.
I got you.
You know?
You're thinking about something like that.
Yeah, but a little shorter.
Like that?
No.
Because I
don't necessarily like that either.
That's more square.
Yeah, now that we're talking it out.
I mean, look, I'm just Googling ballerina shaped nails.
I saw some on TikTok that I liked. I don't know. We'll have to see. It'll be a game time decision. Maybe my nail lady.
Like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe my nail lady will go, no, don't do that. Not with your hand shape, baby.
I don't think. I'm telling you now.
You don't think I'm gonna like
I don't
them?
think you're gonna like it. I think
'Cause
you,
I
I
can
think you
almost-
want to change it up, but I don't think you're gonna like it.
I know, because I almost feel like it can go like, as soon as I make a small tweak in something, it can go too Long Island, too Jersey, too fast.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's any small detailing I do can bring me over the edge. Like right now I'm wearing cheetah print sneakers. I'm all the way at the edge now. Like it's any little movement, subtle movement.
Pair those with some ballerina nails.
I know.
Could be
Any
and it also
I was
really
gonna do French.
I was gonna say
thin French.
drastically changes the
Thin French. No. This is why we talk about these things. This is why we talk it out. I probably won't do that.
I really don't think
I've been
you're
watching
gonna
too
like
much
it.
King of Queens. I honestly, I know. But I've been seeing I've been being fed so many TikToks of that nail shape.
Yeah.
That, you know, when you start going, maybe I could do that. And then you do it and you're like, no, I can't. All right.
It's very much in
Let
the
me
same-
know, the listeners out there, if you have ballerina nail shape or if you have almond, which I have right now. Let me know what you think. DM me, let me know your thoughts. Have you been swayed one way or the other? Should I do it? Should I not do it? My appointment's at 12 p.m. on Wednesday. So hit me before then.
Yeah. I don't see
Keep it classic.
I don't see you liking it. I think you're gonna be like,
Right, I'm going to be like, oh, I am too Jersey now.
yeah.
I hit it, too Jersey.
Yeah.
I go back and forth between Long Island and Jersey because
Especially
I'm
if
from Long
you're
Island, but I
going,
live
like-
in Jersey. You know?
Yeah. If it's a I don't know.
All right. Okay.
TikTok really does, although sometimes people have an amazing nail transformation, but I will say most of the time, and maybe this is just my own opinion, but most of the time I see someone who's going from like an oval almond shape to something a little more boxy. I'm just like, it just doesn't look as good.
You're right. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. I'm going to ask my nail lady. I'm going to assess with the listeners and
Yeah.
I'm going to poll everybody. And then we'll be back, and the final reveal will be on Thursday.
Okay.
Come back. So what are we gonna do about the sty though?
I don't know. You know, I bought these things on TikTok Shop that were actually the great. This is when you know you have like an eye problem, is when you TikTok feeds you like eye remedies.
Yeah.
So I bought these. They're like these self-heating. She is snoring,
I know.
Olive, right now.
Olive
She's
is
just
snoring
away.
and it's making me so jealous.
I know, right? She's just
I got you
snoring
such a cute gift
away.
for your birthday.
Oh,
That involves Olive.
my birthday is sneaky coming up.
It's coming up,
Sneaky coming
and
up.
it involves Olive. And I actually thought about bringing it in today because I couldn't wait because
you're
it
gonna
came
wait.
in.
Yep.
And then I thought, and I didn't even need to tell you that part
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
But then I thought, no, because then I'll take away from your birthday week, like next week.
Right.
You know what I mean? Then you'll be like, well, now
Now I don't
now
have
what
anything
happened?
open. I
Right.
opened it last week. Right.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
It's
now I'm
really
excited.
cute though.
Oh, okay. Well, now she's snoring away. But I bought these self-heating eye masks that are really, really nice. For anybody else out there that has eye issues, one of my, and this is an eye issue laser girl problem, very niche category. When you have to do the hot compresses, it's like the most annoying thing ever to clean the fucking thing. And like you have to. Like you literally have to, because then you're just putting germs back on your bad eye, which is bad. So you're just constantly cleaning the thing, and then you got to reheat it, and then you're cleaning it and reheating it. There's just like a constant cycle, and it's so annoying. But these things are just, one use. You pop, they come out of a bag. They have little things, you loop them over, you sit, and then they just get, like the air, just gets warm. You just sit there for 10 minutes and then, and then it's done.
Wow, that's lovely.
Which is quite nice. So I did that this morning. It always like instantly helps. And I have all these like eyelid.
Do we think it's
lash
a product?
cleaners and things?
Like a product that maybe it's irritating?
No, because I really haven't changed up anything, and it's not like I get a sty and then I stop wearing makeup for a while, and then like when I start putting makeup on again, it comes right back. It's months and months in between normally. I think it's like a stress related thing.
Could totally be
It's a which I have done, from my Google searches of what all this can come from and blah blah blah. But
usually if weird things are happening with your body, it's like the number one thing is like,
yeah,
are you stressed?
yeah,
You know?
totally. I think it's like, and I was up late all weekend more than I have been in weekends pass really in a while.
Yeah.
And, you know, sometimes that lack of sleep, I felt like my eye twitching, and I was like, oh, now
that
it's
could happen.
manifesting in a sty.
Yeah. Well, we're rooting for
Manifesting
you
in a sty,
to get some
but-
rest and get that sty recovered.
Yes.
But very excited for the event tonight.
You gotta, this is like a big fall week of like getting
Fall
things
refresh.
done. You know, I feel like people feel that way once September starts. It's that back to school time. It's that like, you know, what can I do to get ready for fall? And I feel like it is around the time everyone gets their fall haircut.
Yes.
You went today, looks gorgeous.
Thank you. I did get my fall haircut today because we got the tour coming up next month. We got some travel coming up soon that we'll talk about. So I was like, oh, I need to get this haircut before all the things.
Yeah.
So I love it. Love the haircut. Got some curtain bangs again.
Yep.
I love curtain bangs because although you have to style them, it's a hack. Now, here's the hack with curtain bangs, in my personal opinion. If you don't want to wash the rest of your hair, right? And you want to like maybe wear your hair up in like a ponytail or a bun or something, you can just wash the front curtain bangs and blow them out and then tie the rest of your hair back. It makes it look like your hair is freshly done. So that's what I love about curtain bangs. I'm really selling. I feel like I'm selling curtain bangs.
You definitely
right now.
are.
But yeah, but the summer I like to have like pretty much, like I have like layers still, but like pretty much all one length because it's just like easy in the summer to like let your hair dry natural or throw it up, whatever. But with the fall, you need a little fall refresh. Doing my color next week, keeping it pretty much the same, just freshen it up. And yeah.
I'm going tomorrow. So really we just have,
oh my
that's what I'm saying. It's
gosh.
of that time of week.
Wow.
That time of year. There you go. I need a color refresh as well. It's getting a little, the summer lightens it up so much.
What kind of color are you going with?
It's the same. I'm going to
darker
keep
red.
It. Yeah. The same. But I just need, it like gets so much lighter as it goes down now.
Fall
From
refresh.
the summer, get a little haircut. Every time around this year, I debate cutting my hair short. And I know every girl goes through this. And when I had my hair short the last time, I was like, you know what? I'm never growing my hair out again because it's just such a pain in the ass, and having short hair is so much easier. And then I did grow my hair out again pre-wedding, and I liked the look of it. And I made it through summer. That's really the toughest part when it's like so hot and you're like, oh my God, is so annoying to have long hair. And now I've made it to the other side. So I think I'm going to keep the long-ish length, but it definitely needs a trim.
I think you could pull off both. Maybe just like an in-between.
It's doing something to zhuzh it up a little bit because it's pretty long right now.
It is very long.
For me, I don't normally have my hair this long, so... It's just that time,
for
a little
year.
fresh cut.
Everybody's
Noah,
looking
you got
for
a
their
haircut
hair.
scheduled anytime soon?
Tomorrow, yeah.
Oh my God,
same
really?
day.
Yeah.
Haircut twins. It is.
Oh my God, Sarah too.
That's what, you know what? It
really is. It's that time
it's that
of year.
week.
It's that year.
Fashion week in New York. All of us getting our hair done.
It is. It
I had to
really
get a
is
big
that
haircut
time.
before the dance.
Right, before.
Although I might wear a hat. I feel like that's like a hip hop dance type thing to do. No.
Yeah, you could wear a hat.
hat.
Sure. Yeah, wear a
I could do,
hat.
like, this thing. You know?
Yeah, you could do all that. I'll probably wear my hair down because I feel like that's like a dance thing to do too.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Or could clip
Some
it a
hat
little bit.
choreography.
Yeah. A lot of Dancing with
Like
the Stars is on my For You page
hairography.
right now. I don't know if it's because like we just had.
They want you to get in the
guessing,
swing of
but
things.
Yeah. So.
You're ready to go.
No, I'm not ready to go, but we'll see.
Well, our producer Sarah's getting married next week.
Yes.
Which is crazy. So this is your last appointment pre-wedding.
Ooh. How
Yes.
exciting. The wedding hair appointment.
The wedding hair appointment.
Forget our fall hair appointments. That's most
I know,
important.
seriously. That's always and good. I like you said you're just getting a gloss.
Yeah.
That's the right
You
call.
can't just-
Sometimes people sometimes they're like they want to change their whole head of hair before their wedding.
No,
It's
no,
like
no.
no, don't
You
do
can't
that.
do that.
Don't
Gotta keep it classic.
do that.
Gotta keep it cute and classic.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'll be cutting it up on the dance floor at her wedding as well.
Of course. Because you'll be loose.
I'll be loose.
And you'll have all these new moves.
Yeah.
Oh my-
Should we reenact our dance?
Oh my God, we
on the
totally
dance floor?
can. If the
Can we
moment
make a request?
Wow.
and say,
wait, I'll bleep it. I'll bleep it.
Ah. we all of a sudden we sit Sarah down and say there's a big surprise and it's just us performing for her. Nightmare.
Sarah,
Talk about a nightmare.
Sarah, actually, the cat's out of the bag. They knew you were going to be at the dance class. So really, they're preparing a number for your wedding specifically.
Yeah, your fiance is coming to the class too.
They're going to put you and Tyler in chairs, and then they have a whole routine, kind of like a Chippendales.
It's a whole kind of a situation, so everybody better be prepared at the wedding.
His and hers Chippendales routine.
It's going to be a whole thing, a whole shebang. All right, let's get into the rest of the show. We gotta fix some mistakes from Monday's episode. Olivia Jade and Jacob Elordi, they're together. These two crazy kids, or so it seems. I mean, we'll talk about it. Anyways, Gigi Hadid revealed that she auditioned for Tangled.
Yep.
Clearly didn't get the part. Hilary Duff is coming out with new music. A little review of Swag, too, because we didn't talk about it. Justin Bieber did a surprise drop of a second part of Swag, and we got the popcorner, so let's get into it. Abercrombie is an official fashion partner of the NFL. Gear for all teams is now available. You can start with their Sunday Crew oversized sweatshirt or venture into some cool jackets. You guys know my new Bills fandom. I got my nice Bills varsity jacket. I gave it away in Buffalo last year, but don't worry, I got myself a new one so that I'm ready to go this season. And talk about an outfit game changer with a jacket, a sweatshirt, a tank, dress. They have it all. You can add a touch of team spirit to your wardrobe this season with NFL by Abercrombie. But don't forget, Abercrombie is known for their denim, from their viral 90s inspired fits to their on-trend statement jeans. I love it. In the tour announcement, I am wearing those cow print denim Abercrombie jeans, and you guys have been asking me where I got those jeans from. They're from Abercrombie because they have the best denim. And when we say denim should feel like this, we're talking about Abercrombie denim. Abercrombie drops new arrivals every single week, so shop in the app, online, or in store. All right, let's start off with Olivia Jade and Jacob Elordi here. I feel like he saw Olivia Jade out with one dinner with Glen Powell and said, call her up.
Do you think these two like have a really toxic relationship?
Yeah.
Because I saw people being like, wow, one weekend of Olivia out. Olivia called her pal Glen Powell, and Jacob's out here making TikToks to be like, ooh, look what I'm doing out in the public. And then bam, they're together at his premiere at TIFF. Either that or they just are really fucking cool and don't give a shit, and they've been together this whole time. And they just laugh in all of our faces that we worry about these things. Perhaps Glenn has a project he's pitching Olivia Jade at the club at 2 a.m.
I saw some rumors that like Glen Powell just knows Lori Loughlin.
That's possible.
And that they were just getting dinner.
That's possible.
I don't know, but I think that it's the fact that they're toxic because Olivia Jade straight up
friends too. People are like, they're friends with Jake. They're both friends with Jake Shea. And I'm like, so that means they would go out to dinner together.
Right. Olivia Jade moved to Paris and then moved to New York City. Like, she bounced around all over the map. Like, clearly I felt like she was going through a breakup. And then she shows up dressed as the Bride of Frankenstein at the TIFF premiere.
Yeah.
She dressed as the Bride of Frankenstein, and Jacob Elordi is Frankenstein.
Right.
You're gonna tell me it's two people not together, and then he's holding her back, holding her dress, like
they're holding her train in the theater.
They're together. Like, what? Are we fools or are they fools? You know, it's one of those.
Yeah, most likely it's us.
It seemed like they were broken up. Like,
yeah,
I'm not gonna call us idiots. Like, it seemed like they were not together anymore.
Right.
You gonna go this long with all the rumors swirling that you broke up? You know, it was like for 2 months now.
No, you're very true.
She moved
you're
to
very right.
I don't think you just moved. I mean, belly.
She pulled a belly.
The summer, like, I don't think you just moved to Paris when you're in a happy, stable relationship.
Right. That's like, I need to change things up.
Yeah, like, I'm gonna move to Paris and then I'm gonna move to New York City.
I need to move to Paris.
Yeah.
So how long was she living in Paris? It was short-lived.
Short stint.
So must not have.
And then Jacob came calling. She moved to New York City.
Must not have
She said,
been what she wanted.
Change the city.
Back to
you know
New
what
York.
I mean? Like,
that's so interesting, though. But I really, I do lean towards them being so hot and cold that it's like they had a little bit of a tumultuous weekend, and it brought them back together. A classic, like, you're showing off, I'm showing off.
mm-hmm.
Who are we showing off for?
Now,
each other.
I know we talked about this on Monday, but the person Jacob Elordi was making TikToks with, Sofia Coppola's daughter.
Yes, Romy Mars.
Gotcha.
That's what she goes by.
People were like so upset with her.
with Romy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that too. Yeah. I don't really
Am I
know why.
missing something?
No,
as
there's
to
really
why?
nothing else.
They were just mad that she was with Jacob Elordi?
Yeah, I think they were just like, of course this fucking Nepo baby gets to hang out with Jacob Elordi. I think that's kind of it. Like, I don't really think there's anything else to it. Because I think especially with Jacob Elordi, there's a lot of on TikTok, they're like, why not me?
That's true. They're like,
You know?
wait, how did that happen?
Yeah. They're like, how come you get to do this? And then when people find out it's because of their parents, that's when people really go off because it's the Nepo thing. So then they're like, and then they cry about it. Which is silly because can't help who your parents are. So she just happens to have famous parents.
She was born into it.
She just happens to have famous
She
parents.
did not ask for that.
She just happened to be born into the Coppola family.
Yeah, and
You know?
that's you just get lucky like
I
that
know.
sometimes.
And her father, who is married to Sofia Coppola, is Thomas Mars. Wow, so that's really his name. Oh no, it's not. I was like, this guy's real last name is Mars. It's not. It's Croquet. Croquette.
Croquette.
CROQUET.
I would kind of love if because I love croquettes.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think this is croquet. Croquet.
Croquet.
How do you spell croquet? The sport.
Oh,
You
no,
know?
you're asking a question that. Oh, let me take a crack at that.
That's what I'm.
Croquet, the sport.
Yeah, like we're going out to play croquet.
I would say CROQUET.
No is correct.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really just jumped in there to steal your thunder. Like
Sorry.
I said, let me.
Rhea was like,
Wait,
ooh, let me take.
Be honest.
Rhea was like,
was that going to be your
Rhea
guess?
was like, let me.
close.
Rhea was like, let me take a crack at that. And Noah just said,
then I
here's
said,
how it's spelled.
I'm gonna. You lost a spelling bee in 8th grade.
Yeah.
Here
now
you go.
we know why.
Yeah.
Or 7th or 8th grade.
So it's actually spelled the same way as this guy's last name. So that's got to be it. Thomas Pablo Croquet. Known professionally as Thomas Mars, is a French musician and the lead singer of the French indie pop band Phoenix. And he's been married to Sofia Coppola since 2011, and they have 2 children, one being Romy Madison Croquet, also known as Romy Mars.
Some people they got cool parents.
Yeah.
It just happens.
She was born in 2006.
That's crazy.
That just makes me
That
want
really-
to die.
That really will throw you off.
That'll really throw you off. She's 18, so.
That's wild.
Yep.
Well, anyways, these two seem to be together, and I'm on for the journey.
Oh, she's the one that, remember, he went viral on TikTok for saying that like her parents wouldn't let her take the helicopter to see her friends.
No,
Do you remember this?
I don't.
Oh my God, this was 2 years ago. She was 16. She went viral for a soon deleted TikTok video in which she tries to make pasta and says she was grounded for trying to use her father's credit card to take a helicopter to dinner with an out-of-state friend. I forgot about that. I do remember that. And she also has been releasing music for herself. And she goes to Lehigh. Wouldn't have pegged her as someone that would go to Lehigh. She currently attends Lehigh University. Interesting. You think she still goes to Lehigh? I feel like that's like a rich kid who's like, let me try and like go to college for a college experience. Like I'm gonna go to Lehigh, and then
they go,
yeah.
Like why even try to have the college
She
experience? When I
probably
don't have
Olivia
to?
Jaded her way in.
Yeah, I don't know. But she's posting videos of New York, and she's got 233,000 followers. But her last picture is a picture of her and Jacob Elordi. So.
Yeah, that was a cool picture. And I thought, okay, so Olivia and Jacob called each other immediately after this weekend and said,
yeah.
But then you think, well, then how did Olivia have that dress ready for the TIFF premiere that was so perfect? Bride of Frankenstein.
Totally, it's been planned.
Like she had to have been planned to go.
Right.
He's so Frankenstein though that like when you see Jacob Elordi walking around, you're like, oh, that's a perfect Frankenstein casting.
I agree.
Like tall freak show.
Yeah. Yeah.
Obviously Jacob Elordi, very handsome,
Very
man,
handsome,
but just
yeah.
like when you're that tall,
When you're that tall, it really helps for
Yeah.
sure with that idea that you're a
freak show.
monster.
Yeah.
But Yeah, I don't know. These two, I don't know how Glen Powell found himself in the middle of this,
Glen Powell's probably seeing the reports like, I can't catch a break. I was
Yeah.
just going to dinner with my good friend and her mom.
GQ's really doing these funky shoots now, huh? You
Oh
see
my
his GQ
God.
shoot?
I gasped, and not in a good way.
Yeah.
I saw Glen Powell's
pictures?
GQ cover, and I thought, what happened? What did they do to you, Glen?
Right.
And then I put
And then
two and
you
two
took a
together.
closer
I zoomed in.
Yeah.
Of course, as you would when you see a photo like that of someone's legs.
Yeah.
And I said, whoa, that's a choice, but I
know.
like it. I like the funky, covers and pictures and a little bit of fun. It's very fun.
I know. I think it's a good way for GQ to, do some different things. And of course, we were all talking about when Travis did it, and his shoot was also wild. And now, he's doing shit like this for GQ. Where he's like all buffed up.
And I love it.
Faux buffed up.
Is it faux buffed up for his new show that's coming out? Chad Powers, right? Is that the name of it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Yep.
Did I mess up that name?
No, I think you're right.
Double check that, producer Noah, boss man.
Yeah.
Chad Powers.
Nice.
Yes.
Not too shabby, Maria.
I was really thrown off when I saw the first picture, just like out of context, because I thought those were his real legs. And I was like, how have we not noticed this yet?
You're so right. Because Rhea did just say the same thing.
Did you?
Dude. Should I just quit and let Noah have the mic? Because the amount of times
It happens like twice a year.
it
I was just
happened like
like-
But I've
3
done the 2
times
times
in the
in this
past
past
like 3
month.
I will
months.
say Rhea really she was like, when I saw that first picture, I zoomed in and was like, whoa, what's going on
Clearly,
here?
I'm not captivating
No,
enough for
I-
Noah to pay attention to me when I speak.
You're talking about the same picture. So
Yeah, I know we are now. I was
borderline rude, borderline hurting my feelings. We're gonna move past it.
I was doing something for work. I promise.
Every time I'm speaking. Whatever. Anyways, you guys even want me on this show anymore?
it just cracks me up every time because he really does it not on purpose.
I just zone into whatever I'm doing.
Your world.
I was writing an email, and I just don't hear what else is happening.
It's all right.
Nothing to do with you. It would have been
Thank
the same
you.
way Fran was talking at that moment.
And you just don't do it to her. You just
it really rarely
often
happens
do it to me.
I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, your segment. Go on. What else you want to say?
Anything else any other
Anything
thoughts
else?
you have about Glen Powell's
Ask me more spelling questions.
GQ cover?
No, I don't.
No. Well,
Okay, I'll take a crack at it. CROQUET. Done.
Nailed
Oh
it.
no, Rhea wasn't trying to do that.
Nope.
Were you gonna get that?
Doesn't matter.
But that wasn't
Kinda.
That's not the point.
The point was she wanted to try.
Thank you, Fran. Meanwhile, I'm literally throwing my back and everything into his 30 before 30 list. I'm going dancing with him.
It's true.
I'm doing the San Gennaro sandwich. I'm walking across Manhattan.
Yeah.
I'm freaking going to a far country. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this guy. This guy.
Some of those sound kind of fun.
It is fun. That's why I started to do it.
It is fun, or else she wouldn't be doing it.
It is fun, or else I wouldn't join. But
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, he asked, "Oh, does anyone want to do this with me?" Who offers? Maria.
I know.
Shit.
I know.
It's the ones that you help the most.
Mm-hmm.
It is. It's usually how it goes.
But you could also like take it as you and I. Whenever I do that, it's like we have the same thought. Like, so we're just on the same page. Like.
Yeah, I guess it's a good spin. It's a good
Yeah.
spin. Whatever. Anyways,
That's it for that. Jacob and Olivia potentially still together.
potentially. Any more thoughts about Glen Powell, Noah?
Not really. I was asking Maddie and Sarah earlier who would they'd rather date, Jacob Elordi or Glen Powell. And they both said Jacob Elordi.
Wow.
Oh, I was gonna say that was like an easy answer.
Sarah said for looks.
"Oh,
I think it was mainly on looks.
Oh.
But I mean,
I'm shocked
still.
by that.
I mean, I get it, but just for like
Personality.
personality
I
and
said
fun
that.
in life, I'm going Glenn.
Yeah, me too.
100%.
Like Glenn seems like a way more normal guy than
I think
Jacob Elordi
Jacob
does.
Elordi seems very
Like I think
artsy.
Jacob
I
takes
mean,
himself a little too serious.
Jacob
That's what I'm
Elordi
saying.
walked into the restaurant we were at wearing headphones and like I don't vibe with that.
All I know is I wouldn't be able to
I'd
talk
say
about.
take your fucking headphones off,
Yeah.
you clown.
I wouldn't be able to talk
You
about
didn't say that.
talk about the kissing.
No, if
She
I was
did.
with him.
Yeah.
Not a random guy walking into the restaurant.
I wouldn't be able to talk to Jacob about the kissing booth. So really, that's
Right.
immediate.
Because
Oh
he would
yeah,
be
I forgot about
offended
that.
You'd
and
be-
he'd say,
yeah.
babe,
He'd be like, we don't talk about.
Yeah.
We only
Glenn-
talk about my work with the Coppola
Glenn
family.
is like funny and fun,
Yeah.
and he likes college football,
Yeah.
and he like has so many different interests, the arts,
Yeah.
but sports, like it's all over the map.
good old American guy, you know, not one of these. Where's Jacob from? New Zealand.
Oh
I thought
yes,
he was
I believe
Australia.
so.
I thought he was Australia.
Australia and New Zealand very close.
They
Yeah,
are.
but they're different countries.
Different.
guys.
They're different.
Australia. Brisbane.
He's
Brisbane?
Australian. Brisbane.
Yeah.
Why did I think he was? No, I'm
No,
making
I
that
feel
up.
like
Oh, KJ Appa. That's
he's
what
from
I'm
New
thinking of.
Zealand.
He's from New
I thought he
Zealand.
was American.
No.
Really?
I've just never like.
You never heard his accent?
Nope. Kiwi.
I don't think I've like really
He's
ever
from Kiwi, New Zealand.
been exposed to him in any.
No, that's what you
capacity.
call people from.
Oh,
That's what you call people
wait.
from New Zealand. He's a Kiwi.
because they love Kiwis there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the reason?
Yeah, because sorry, I keep doing because
All I know is that that's
I
what they're
was
called, but I don't know
researching-
what the reason.
I-
I
listen,
believe you. That's the reason. Go ahead.
I was researching kiwis this morning
Yeah.
because I've been eating a lot of kiwis, and I thought, am I eating too many kiwis? And an answer popped up from somebody from New Zealand and said, in New Zealand, there's never enough kiwis being eaten.
Yeah.
So kiwis are probably a big thing in New Zealand is what I gathered from that answer.
I love kiwi, but I never eat.
One guy ate 6 kiwis in a day in New Zealand.
So they actually like
That's
kiwis,
not
but
that
that's not the
crazy, is it?
reason for why
What do
they
you mean that's
call
not
it
that
kiwi.
crazy? 6 kiwis in a day
I feel
is
like
a
they're
lot
small.
of kiwis.
The kiwi actually comes from the name of a bird.
You say that like it was like a world record.
New Zealanders are called kiwis because the kiwi is a unique native flightless bird to New Zealand and a powerful national
So
symbol.
it has nothing to do with the fruit there. Research.
It has
Google-
nothing to do with the fruit.
Google this.
Most kiwis eaten in a minute.
No, but an average person eating 6 kiwis
World
a day.
record.
That's why people from New Zealand are called kiwis. But perhaps they also like.
Google, do people in New Zealand eat a lot of kiwis?
The
Is kiwi prominent in New Zealand, the fruit? Pause. Silence.
Is it, what am I googling?
Is kiwi a popular fruit in New Zealand? Because that's what I saw this morning when I was doing my kiwi research.
Yes, kiwi fruit is extremely popular and iconic in New Zealand, though its
Ex-
origins are in China.
Extremely
It
popular.
is the country's top horticultural export as a result of New Zealanders developing the fruit commercially and creating strong international markets for it. The fruit was even renamed kiwi fruit by New Zealand growers as a clever marketing strategy to associate the fruit with the national bird of New Zealand, the kiwi. So it's all tied together. The fruit, the bird,
Everything comes
the
together.
people. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
Well, we got our answer there.
Yes, we did. Jacob Elordi, Australian.
Not
Remember when we all thought his name was Elordi?
weird. Yeah, I do. Jacob Elordi.
We
said
called
that
him Jacob Elordi a lot.
often. And we were
Often.
talking about him often.
Often. Kissing booth time. We were like, oh,
Jacob
we
Elordi.
freaking love Jacob Elordi.
And we sounded like idiots.
Yeah. And it's been Elordi this whole time.
Damn it. The only thing we love as much as you guys, our listeners, are delicious cocktails. And no one serves up real delicious cocktails like Rumhaven. Last week in Savannah, we had delicious Rumhaven cocktails with all of you. And before that in Charleston. And on tour coming up, we're going to be having delicious Rumhaven drinks all fall long. So you don't want to miss out. It's made with real coconut water, no artificial flavors, and it gives you that real coconut water and that good, refreshing taste that you just can't beat. You can't beat the taste of real coconut water. So you could drink Rumhaven just straight over ice. You can mix it with a little juice. You can make our Friday Energy cocktails, whatever you wish. So head to rumhaven.com/chicksintheoffice to learn more. Well, moving along, Gigi Hadid revealed that she auditioned for Tangled. Now,
Yes.
I didn't know Gigi Hadid auditioned for big movies.
I didn't know either, but like snaps for her. I feel like
Snap
that's
applause, snap applause.
exciting that maybe she wants to venture into acting.
Cue in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Noah saying he didn't know Gigi Hadid auditioned for big movies.
Gigi Hadid's auditioning.
Gigi Hadid auditioned for big time
That's
films.
Crazy.
I didn't. No, out of nowhere, he's emailed. I didn't know Gigi Hadid auditioned for big movies.
Wait, you guys were talking about the model Gigi Hadid? She did. She reportedly told Vogue that she auditioned for live action Tangled, which totally understand. I would want to audition for that role too. But I think she said she had a strong audition, but the singing is always, of course, going to be like the toughest aspect of that, which then led me immediately to think of who I would want cast as live action Tangled for Rapunzel. And I mean, Sabrina Carpenter's got to be my brain immediately went to Sabrina Carpenter.
That is true.
Does Rapunzel have red hair?
No,
blonde. Singing.
Yeah.
And has the blonde hair.
Yeah.
But then would we only see her as Sabrina, you know what I mean? Because she's so Sabrina Carpenter.
Yeah, but she's got that. She's got some of that acting juice
That's
too.
True.
You know?
I was gonna say there's got to be another blonde actress out there that could sing.
Let me tell you, there's plenty.
Worked for Ariana Grande in Wicked.
Yeah,
but maybe there's somebody unknown out there. Maybe there's somebody that's out there with.
She did say that Bradley Cooper
Dove Cameron.
Yeah,
I don't know why that came to my mind.
True.
Yeah. She Bradley Cooper did help encourage her to maybe take a chance on acting.
So Bradley supporting each other like that. Well,
I know.
The Voice.
She ultimately did get the part. She took singing lessons during Fashion Month to prep and was proud of her work.
Do you think that's why she chopped her hair off? And she was like, you know what? I didn't get the part.
She said the singing, I knew they were going to go with the real singer, but I'll show you my audition scene later. She was talking with her and Kendall because they were on the cover, obviously.
That was cute to see them on the cover together.
Yeah, it was.
I feel like we haven't seen them together in a while, and it's a big throwback.
You know what I saw, though? That they were like, people call them Kenji. It was like, who calls them that?
They did. No. They called themselves Kenji for a
do?
long time. Like, when they were seen together a lot, they called themselves Kenji. I don't know anybody who called them Kenji, but I know for a fact that those two were always posting pictures together being like, Kenji, like, especially on their birthdays, like, happy birthday, #Kenji.
Sorry, I got distracted because now they're saying that Disney's live action version of Tangled is actually has been halted. Pre-production has been halted indefinitely as of April 2025 following the underwhelming performance of the live action Snow White film.
Maybe they're giving Gigi just a little bit more time to practice.
No, I mean, honestly, that's sad. Because I feel like, I don't know, Snow White, there was a lot of other things going around with the discussion of Snow White, you know? But I was actually really excited for a live action version of Tangled because let me tell you, I fucking love Tangled.
I've never seen Tangled.
Oh my God.
Big drop.
You would love Tangled.
I feel like I would.
Tangled is fantastic.
Tangled is one I missed the boat on.
Tangled is so good. Flynn Rider. They played so much Tangled music when we were at Disney.
I know. I kind of missed out.
Yeah.
I know.
You did.
Big time.
But it's really good. But yeah, production, I guess, is they're reevaluating their strategies.
Okay. Interesting.
I don't think they've actually cast anybody in the role yet.
Gigi has time. La 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 la.
I mean, really. There's been rumors of Florence Pugh. That's an interesting one.
That I feel like I could see her as a Disney
Catherine
princess.
Hahn as Mother Gothel would be so good.
Yeah. Well, I don't know that part, but Catherine Hahn in anything would be good.
Because people have been trying to cast the live action Flynn Rider for a while. Like on TikTok, everybody loves being like, "Oh, this guy would be such a good Flynn Rider." Mandy Moore voices the animated Rapunzel, and obviously she has an amazing voice and sounds great. So like the music from Tangled is so good that it's big shoes to fill. But I don't like that it's been put on pause. I hope that it's unpaused because I would really like to see that movie be made.
Yeah, maybe they have other things in the work right now that they're focusing on.
I mean, they love doing live action things, but I think Snow White really did. But Screech.
They were like, we got to take a pause on
because that movie just did not do well at all. So, yeah.
All right, moving along, Hilary Duff is apparently putting out new music and a documentary to go along with it to, document her journey of putting out new music.
Yep.
Hilary Duff could maybe do Tangled.
So true.
Music, beautiful blonde hair, Disney princess vibe with the voice.
I do think they need just like a
Yeah, that's fair.
You know,
Yeah.
not in
Yeah,
a
no, you're
like
right.
a mean way.
No, you're right.
Just Rapunzel she's supposed to be like a teenager
Right.
escaping from her
Mm-hmm.
scary tower.
Absolutely.
Hilary doing music again is absolutely amazing. Like, I feel as if the music we got from Hilary back in the day was so amazing, so era defining for that time. Like, you hear that song,
Good description.
right? Like, it transports you back
Yes.
to that time when you hear Metamorphosis, that album. You just like are like, ugh, it's amazing.
And a great name for an album. Really
It
shows
is.
you growing up sort of thing, you know?
I don't really remember a lot of names of albums, but that one I will never.
That one sticks with
I
you,
will
yeah.
never forget. And you know, her husband, music guy, singer, also producer. I feel like they've been working on stuff together, which is really cool. Makes it probably fun for the both of them. He's done some great stuff. So I feel like it'll be really cool to see what they do together. But she signed with Atlantic Records and she's putting out new music. And I'm excited for it. If we're not going to get Lizzie McGuire back, at least we'll get Hilary Duff, the singer, back, you know?
I agree with you, but the fact that whole thing happened
I know.
is really
And then got ripped away from us.
is really a tragedy.
It is.
It's kind of ridiculous that whole thing happened and that they couldn't just trust Lizzie McGuire herself and Hilary Duff to create an amazing product, and yet they wanted to dull it down, childrify it, and
Yeah. And now we don't have it.
now we don't. And that's really a damn shame because everybody was aboard.
Yeah.
How do you have everybody aboard and you fuck it up that bad?
I know, I agree. It's like people were actually excited for it. And seeing them on set and everything, it was like, oh my God, this is going to be so fun. And then they just didn't want to make the right show. Couldn't agree on it. Which
really
is,
just a damn shame.
Yeah.
But good for her. Very excited for that and
Yes.
excited to see them document the process.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yes. Batiste has the award-winning #1 dry shampoo. It is the #1 in the US and #1 in the world. You can instantly refresh your hair with Batiste. It absorbs oil and grease for a cleaning, looking, and feeling hair with added volume and texture. It feels great on your hair, and it's easy on your wallet, which is so nice. You get that blowout look to last for days without the blowout price. Batiste works better than the next leading competitor and brands that cost up to 2 times more. Batiste is a cult classic for a reason, and all hair types are welcome. I think we've all tried dry shampoos. There's ups, there's downs. We want a dry shampoo that is going to look good, refresh our hair, make sure you don't feel that like oily, greasy feeling. The Batiste dry shampoo has you covered, does all that. I love using the Batiste dry shampoo, especially after a workout. If I have a full day afterwards, I want to make sure that my hair is still looking great. The Batiste dry shampoo. You can buy Batiste dry shampoo online or in store at your nearest retailer.
And then last on the topic list, Swag 2 was released by Justin Bieber. We were blessed with Swag, the original.
Yep.
And then we got part 2 just dropped on Friday out of nowhere. Promo started on Thursday. We started seeing the billboards, the pink everywhere. And boom, everyone was so happy that he dropped the second part.
And let me tell you, I am maybe the most happy because I enjoyed Swag. I wasn't, when I listened a couple times, certain songs I really, really like. But Swag 2, I immediately was like, oh, yes.
It's really good.
Like, this is what I've been looking for. The first 10, by the way, a lot of songs.
There is. He's blessing everybody with a lot of songs.
The first 10 songs for me, I was like, oh my God, I was so into it. And then the second half of the album, I honestly haven't even listened to so much yet because I've been so stuck on the first 10 because I like them so much that when I go and I'm going somewhere or walking or listening, I just start from the beginning and then, you really only get so far.
Right.
But they're really good,
They're
really catchy, great beats, love the production on them. They're a little more I don't know the right word. Soully chill. which I really like.
I kind of love that he's just doing no promo whatsoever, and he's just like, boom, here's music, boom, here's music, and it just because so nobody has to. The anticipation's not there. It's just like
here's 44 songs,
and we feel blessed
on Swag and Swag 2, which is crazy. So like if you open up Swag 2, like on Spotify, it has disc 1 and then all those songs, and then disc 2 is everything from Swag, which is just honestly amazing. I have been listening to it nonstop. It's been my go-to walking all of music now, especially like the ideal good weather walking around the city. Great music for that. It is really good. Eye Candy, I had playing all weekend.
I love that one
Eye
too.
Candy is so fucking catchy.
It is.
It has like the like that piano, like that electronic piano kind of sound that reminds me of like an LCD sound system or something like that. That's really, really cool.
I also love the names of the songs.
Yes.
Like weird thing to point out, but I do love the names of the songs. Also, just a big week for the Biebers in general. Road came to Sephora, which is huge.
Huge.
So we had that going on. You had Haley promoting Road. You had Justin promoting Swag 2. They were all over the map promoting each other. It was great to see.
It was. It really was. I was a big fan. Speed Demon, super catchy. The song about Haley and the baby, Mother in You.
Yes.
How fucking sweet is that song?
Very sweet.
How sweet. You know, I think a lot of people listen to Swag and it was like, oh, you know, the best we could do is
iPhone case, lip gloss
on it, you know?
Yeah.
Like, that's my baby. Which,
catchy.
very catchy and still very sweet, I think.
Yeah.
But this one felt way more in his feels.
There was some meaning behind those words.
It felt way more in his feels. Just a really sweet sentiment for a song of like looking at your baby and like seeing Haley through him and just like, oh, really,
that is really nice.
It's really very, very sweet.
And you know what? Justin Bieber, he tells us his feelings through his songs.
Yeah.
So that's nice.
And Speed Demon, he says like, gosh, now I'm going to forget what the lyric is. Something along the lines of like, you guys all think I'm crazy, but now you know all the words to my song, you know? But that's obviously not the lyric.
Right, but something
that
of that effect. Right, but something that means something like that.
You all think like, you think I've lost my mind. You know all my songs.
Yeah.
It's not that either.
Boom. Mic drop.
They try to say I'm out of my mind, but now they're singing every line.
Yep, that's it.
That's true.
That's it.
That's a bar,
Same
Justin.
gist. Same gist.
I knew the vibe you were going with.
Same gist, but that sounds way better in a song.
It rhymed and it went in the song.
Yep.
But yeah, Swag 2, people are loving it and we love to see it.
Yeah, I'm fired up for him. I'm excited that people are loving this one. I love seeing all the TikToks that he's like reposting of people too freaking out.
Oh my God. Yeah, he reposted Ray, who works at Barstool and very, very funny on TikTok.
Yeah.
And that was exciting to
Yeah.
see. Posted on his Instagram. I was like, whoa.
Right, it's like you could take a chance if you wanted to post one of these songs. You could end up on Justin Bieber's
You never
Instagram.
know. Film yourself singing. You could be discovered.
Right, it's just like all of a sudden, bam. It's not even like reposted or anything. It's like screen recorded and posted as a full post on his Instagram.
Right. That's how people were discovered back in the day on Justin Bieber's Instagram.
It is.
Maybe we'll get Swag 3.
Wow, maybe.
You never know.
He just keeps on churning out swags.
He's just like, Swag 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Holy shit.
You never know.
The swag
we didn't know 2 was coming.
Yeah, the
It's
swag
like
is
the
never
now
ending.
CDs, now 18.
Why
now-
stop at 2?
Right, just name every album swag
Going forward. He could be the swag guy.
Yeah. He always has been.
That's true.
He always has been.
That is true. All right, that wraps up the topics.
We can't wait for all the amazing concerts coming up this fall, but what we don't want to think about is the hassle of buying tickets. We want to focus on the music, not the cost or the stress. Game Time puts the power back in the hands of fans. It's your go-to hack for scoring amazing tickets and unforgettable experiences in just a few taps. It's incredibly easy to use, and the Game Time guarantee means you can trust you'll get 100% authentic tickets on time and at the best price. Plus, fees are always included, so what you see is what you pay. I've been looking at tickets. There's some great shows coming up in September. Some great shows in New York. Dua Lipa is here. Chaperone is here. And making sure that I am looking at Game Time and the Game Time deals for great seats so you can take the guesswork out of buying concert tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code CHICKS for $20 off your first purchase. Terms do apply. Again, create an account and redeem code CHICKS for $20 off. Swipe, tap, ticket, go. Download the Game Time app today.
All right, let's get into the pop corner. We are taking your voicemails, your opinions, your hot takes. Let's get into it. Noah, play that first voicemail.
Hey guys, it's Becca from Charlotte. So my hot take is this. I think Love Thy Nader was so good that I think they are warming us up to cancel the Kardashians and replace it with these new girls. They're younger. You can watch them get married, have kids. It's a whole refreshed plot line. I think they're the replacements for the Kardashians. What do you think? Bye.
I don't think anybody can go out and necessarily replace the Kardashians, but I'm sure Hulu wants the Naders to have the same impact as the Kardashians.
Yeah, I think it would be hard to ever replicate what the Kardashians did.
Yeah.
And the impact that they had, honestly.
Yeah.
Like
and have.
And still have. Like that was just like lightning in a bottle, and it really,
for sure,
really just out of nowhere, and for years and years and years, like they have just maintained the level that they are at. And I think you're right, it would be hard to replicate something like that. Like, I don't know if the Kardashians will ever be done. You know, will they maybe not have a reality show anymore? Maybe. And maybe then you have new reality shows come in, like Love Thy Nader. But I don't know if anyone, like, because even, you know, you got Alex Earl and Ashton and her family, right? Like, people follow them, right? And some at one point were saying, like, they're like the Kardashians. But I just feel like nobody's ever going to be followed as much as the Kardashians.
Yeah, they tried with the D'Amelio show, remember?
Yeah, and like you can have certain, you know, aspects of it, but I don't think anyone's ever going to be like the new Kardashians because they're just that large at that point.
Yeah, replace I think is just the wrong word because it kind of insinuates that they would go away and the Naders would be taking their place kind of thing, which I don't necessarily think is the case, like, because the Kardashians could want to be on TV forever and no one's going to stop them if that's what they want. Of course, the show could come to an end eventually, but if they don't want to do that, but there is room for these other reality shows, reality TV families to grow and take over and have a super, super, super impactful effect on, you know, pop culture and reality TV, which I do think the Naders could 1,000,000% do because people really loved the first season. I thought it was great. And if they continue making a show that's like open, honest, dynamic, like it's very much that Kardashian formula of those early seasons of really sharing it all. That's changed now as the show's changed for the Kardashians and they've gotten so mega famous. They're not, you know, as open about everything as they are on the show as they used to be. But I think the Nader girls could absolutely do that. Like, they need it. It's just they'll take over their own space.
Yeah, they need a couple more seasons. They need people more on board. I think people loved it, but I think there needs to be more conversation about it. I didn't see it necessarily like, you know, once like nowadays, once the TikTok crowd gets a hold of something and then they become obsessed with it, like they need that to like kind of, you know, get things going. But I see people loving it and loving the first season, and we loved it and we were very entertained. I thought the first season was very entertaining. So if they keep on that path, then I think that they are in a great spot.
Totally.
Hey, Rhea and Fran, it's Angie. Me and my roommates were, you know, keeping up with the Summer I Turned Pretty, the most latest season. I've been watching along with y'all, listening to what you have to say, and I loved the Christopher Briney interview that you had. So one of my roommates actually had a very interesting comment, not necessarily a hot take, but I just think that Christopher Briney's performance in this last season has been so good, and she said, that he needs to get the Jacob Elordi treatment. And what she meant by that is because he's been doing so well and I feel like his talent is so great. You know, Jacob Elordi started on Kissing Booth and now he's doing a lot of major movies and all that, kind of like more adult type content, if you will. And I just think Christopher Briney deserves to have that kind of trajectory where he gets more challenging roles. Obviously, I'm not like his manager or anything, but that's just what I think. Let me know if you agree. Love you.
100%.
Yeah,
He could absolutely have that path. We've been saying give the kid give him an Emmy. He's been fantastic.
That's what I said as well. And listen, we're not his managers or agents either. So like, obviously, we would love for Christopher Briney to get that success, but we're not in control of that.
Yeah.
So,
but we would absolutely
agree.
I would absolutely
root for it.
Could totally see him going down that path, especially with the show that is set for 3 seasons. It's like, okay, then this is going to be the end, and then it'll be really interesting to see what projects he does next, because I bet you like they'll be very selective on it. Of course, he did Mean Girls, which was a big one, big movie to be in, obviously such a big name that certainly helps also be like, oh, he's doing other things. But now, does he do something a little more indie-esque, a la Jacob Elordi kind of thing? But he's got all the potential.
He has the potential.
He has all the potential, 100%.
So we're rooting for him. We're with you.
Yes, exactly. We'll be watching everything he does.
Hi, Rhea, Fran, and Noah. This is Michaela calling from Austin, Texas. But I was just calling because I wanted to know all of y'all's opinions or like feelings about all of these Taylor Swift finals. Personally, I am one of the biggest Swifties on this planet, but enough is enough. Like, we don't need 5 variations of the same vinyl, and we don't need a different drop for each vinyl. The mass hysteria that she causes with these countdowns, it's becoming too much just for it to be a vinyl. But yeah, wanting to know your thoughts.
So we talked about this, and I agree with the drops. Like, I think she could announce on Friday, hey, Tuesday at 3 p.m., I'm dropping another vinyl. And I think that stops the countdown of, oh, what's it going to be? And then it's another vinyl, and then people are disappointed. That would take that away. People who are working at that time will know the time slot of when they need to be online to get this vinyl if you announce what it's going to be. Too many vinyls, I disagree with that, because there are people out there that collect vinyls and they love that, and one may not be the one that you want, but you see another one, you go, oh, I love that one. So the
demand is there, clearly.
And that to me doesn't affect anybody. I think more product, the merrier, in my opinion. Like, you don't have to buy it. You're not forced to, but the option is there if you would like it. I'm with you on the drops, though. I think the drops can be announced, like, here, new vinyl dropping at this time, not here's a ominous countdown for what could it be? Yeah. And then it's just another vinyl.
Yeah, I do agree. I get it. It is a lot. And I think for the fans that feel like they need to buy every single one just to like either support or they want it, they have it, it's a lot of money, and it is a lot to keep up with and make sure you're on it with the countdowns, getting all these things. Personally, I buy, when she announces a new album, it's like, oh, here's the pre-order for the vinyl. I'm like, cool, I'll buy that. And then that's it. I see the other vinyls. I'm like, okay. Like, it doesn't bother me. Like, I don't see it. I'm like, another one. It's like, oh, she's putting out another one. But the hype around the drops, for sure, I get. I get.
But I also guess, like, if you buy a vinyl and then you see another one come out and you're like, oh, I like that one better, but I already bought that one, and then maybe just release them all at once so people can decide which ones they want. Right. That would make it easier.
Yeah, that too.
Probably save people some money, and like, because then they buy and they're like, oh, but now I like that one, I have to have that one, and then they're spending all their money on Taylor Swift vinyls when if they were just all released at once. Yeah. Here's 5 vinyls. Buy the one that you like best, or buy 2 that you like best. Right. So, yeah.
No, that's true, too. I mean, it is a business, and she makes a shit ton of money off doing this, which I think, obviously, people get angry about and have opinions on, because it just feels like do you really need, like, is something she really needs to be doing? You know,
Right,
I know
at
that's
this stage.
the argument I see a lot of people make.
Right. Like, do
but,
the
yeah.
Jonas Brothers need a Christmas movie? Yes. Does Taylor Swift need all these vinyl drops? No, but she wants to do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Hi, Rhea, Fran, Noah. This is Desiree from Massachusetts. My question is actually to Rhea and Rhea only.
Oh.
Shit.
I
I'm
can't
scared.
even remember. I've been listening to you guys for so long, so I can't even remember how many years ago, if it was a year, if it was 2 years ago. But when you got the DM about whatever bachelor tea, and you told
2 years
everyone
ago?
about it,
Yeah.
and swore that it was,
spring of 2023.
you know, correct, and then it wasn't, and we watched the finale, and then you wore the clown suit or clown wig.
I'm glad she's talking us through the whole
I gotta know,
thing.
has there been any other DMs that you've gotten with tea or spoilers that you are like, I am not saying shit about that, but like you want to, and then maybe it was right and you kind of wish that you said it? Or are you like, I'm not speaking on anything ever again? Or are you not even getting spoilers? Because that is my Roman Empire. Like, sometimes I just think about that. And that was my favorite episode to date.
Okay.
So, love you.
Love you
Curious.
too.
Let
Love
me
you.
know. Bye, guys.
Love you very much. For background information, for those that maybe do not know what she's talking about, I'll fill you in. There was a season of The Bachelor airing, Zach's season of The Bachelor. Somebody had DM'd me saying that they knew the ending of the season, and it was like jaw-dropping, shocking. They told me that Zach, The Bachelor, he ended up with Jess, who was sent home early on in the season and was like living with her. And they were so adamant, and like honestly, like, me and this girl like never really spoke again, because the way that she was so adamant about this, and then it wasn't true.
Yeah.
I was a big fat clown, and I wore a clown suit and everything because I was so wrong. I can't say that, since I think definitely around that time people were sending me stuff, and I think it was to like throw me off and make me look a fool again. And I just like swore off doing that ever again. I was like, I will not be in this game any longer. I'm not.
We're not in the spoilers
I'm not
game.
in the
We're not
spoiler
in it.
game. And I tapped my foot in it for 1 second, and I got clowned. And I wrote it off in general. Like, I feel like we get stuff all the time, like a tip here, a tip there about celebrities, or this person's this and this person's that, and this person's dating this person. And we kind of just look at them, take them for a grain of salt, and then when it's confirmed by fucking page 6, we're like, yeah, it's happening. Like, I'm not in the spoiler game. I'm not in the, we got a DM, a rumor game. Not in it, because you end up looking like a fool if you're wrong. And that's what happened with me, and I'll never forget. And then I remember the girl who sent me the spoiler was like mad at me because I was mad. And I was like, well, you're mad at me. I'm mad at you. Like, you promised me that this was real.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it wasn't.
And my God, was it?
And my
so
God,
not
was it
true.
so wrong.
Zach and Katie were like, what?
Yeah. And they're like married or getting married.
They are married.
They are married now. So
They are straight up married.
Big congratulations to them. And I was so wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. I think like both of us sometimes will get, if anything, we get a DM where we're like, ooh, interesting.
And we talk about it with each other.
But it's never something we share or really declare publicly.
And I also pride ourselves on that as well.
Yeah.
Because I think we're good at keeping secrets in that sense.
Yeah.
Where if somebody hits us with a little news and they're like, oh, but don't tell anybody.
Yeah.
Or you can tell, just don't say it to me. I'm like, you know what? No, we're going to keep this for ourselves. Because also, don't want to be wrong either.
Totally. There's a reason group chats spill more tea than an entire season of reality TV. Just like there's a reason Morgan & Morgan is America's largest injury law firm. With over $25 billion recovered for over 500,000 clients, Morgan & Morgan has a proven track record of fighting to get you full and fair compensation. For over 35 years, Morgan & Morgan has been fighting for the people, just like you and me. Hiring the wrong firm can be disastrous. Hiring the right firm could substantially increase your settlement. With Morgan & Morgan, it's easy to get started. And their fee is free unless they win. If you're ever injured, you can check out Morgan & Morgan.
Hi, Rhea, Fran, and Noah. This is Des from Scranton.
My question is, if you were to be on Dancing with the Stars, who would your dream partner be? Like, which one of the pros? Obviously, like, I would pick Derek or Mark Ballas. I've been watching forever, so those two obviously come to mind right away. But now, more recently, I feel like Ezra would be so much fun to be paired with. So just curious what you guys think. And then also on the other end of that, if you guys were pros on Dancing with the Stars, who would your dream partners be? So let me know. Thanks. Bye, guys.
Ah, good question.
Great question. I think mine's Val.
That's a great one. Obviously.
I think mine's Val.
I would maybe go Pasha because
Yeah.
I feel like he's a little bit shorter, and I feel like for dancing purposes, you know, I think it's a taller task if the height difference is a lot. You know what I mean? Like with Daniela, and she always had super tall partners, and it was always very impressive that she was able to choreograph with such tall partners. I'm not saying it would be that large of a difference, but I think Pasha is fun and nice, and love his relationship with Daniela, and but I also think Ezra would be fun.
Totally.
I think Brandon would be fun. I don't know if I would want to be with Mark.
Yeah, Mark's tough.
I think Mark, he's great, and you want to be paired up with him for winning purposes. But in terms of like, I don't want to be yelled at.
Yeah, that's where I feel like Val is like a middle, like he can be very intense and tough, but can also, you know, have some fun.
Yeah,
where I feel like I'd be somewhere in that world. Now, I don't even really know if I could even come up with an answer on Star if I was a pro, because it's just a far-fetched fairyland.
Right, it's like anybody really.
I'd take any celeb as my, you know.
Right.
That means I'm a pro dancer. I'm a pro dancer. I don't care who the hell I get at that point. But of course, like, first name that comes to mind is like, you know, Joe Jonas.
Yeah, that's a great pick.
Like Joe Jonas would be so fun.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm thinking like,
who would, I don't know if we need to be in the like Dance with the Stars world, or if we can like really dream big here.
Right, like Glen Powell in a couple years when he's done
20 years. Glen Powell at 60.
No, I wouldn't want to work with an oldie.
Well, then you'd be an oldie.
Yeah, so we're talking now, like somebody who would pair up now. Oof. That's a good question. Like Jake Shane maybe would be fun.
He would. He'd be so fun.
Like that would be fun because he would like get the TikTokers to watch, but then he would also be fun, and I feel like he'd be really dedicated as well.
Yes.
I feel like we'd have fun together.
He would be really fun.
The heights would match up, kind of.
Yeah, no, that's I'm thinking shorter.
Yeah. Or like I would maybe go athlete. You know, like
Jason Kelsey.
Yeah. Jason would be great. Or even I'm trying to think of like other football players, or maybe even go basketball down the line.
Yeah, tall.
Maybe like Steph Curry's gonna want to do Dancing with the Stars eventually. You know.
Yeah, he's not as tall.
No, but he's still like
tall. Yeah.
He's shorter than other basketball players, but he would be tall.
6'3"
Yeah, he would
6'4".
he would be tall to us. I think Steph Curry's got to be what, 6'2"?
Yeah, let's see.
6'1", 6'2".
6'2", this says,
6'2".
but I feel like sometimes they say you're shorter than
they
you
juice it a little bit. No, I think they say
they say they're taller.
Yeah.
So maybe 6'1".
Yeah.
I could see his wife going on.
Oh yeah, I could see Aisha doing it.
But
yeah, I feel like the athlete world would be a fun one. I think
that would be fun
to like tap into that. Would be a fun one to see who you could get to do it. Jalen Hurts.
Do you think the pros like put in requests ever, or no? Like they don't do that.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think they're just like lucky to be asked. Like, you know, they're happy to be asked back to be on the show.
But I think the pros that have been there for a while, like, I don't think they put in requests for celebrities, but I think once they know what celebrities are joining, they put in requests of which celebrities they want. Like Mark Ballas put in requests for Whitney from Mormon Wives because she's has a career, has a degree in dance.
Right. And I think the casting team.
That's by the way, not confirmed. That's just
your thought. Yeah. I think the casting team at Dancing with the Stars is also really, really good with knowing the pros and knowing like who they're going to be good working with. And they're not trying to piss them off by giving them, you know, the person that they know is probably going to be sent home on week 1 like 3 seasons in a row.
But
you know?
as a pro, do you think you want like the best dancer out of the celebs, or do you want the biggest challenge, you know?
I mean, I think it just depends on their preference. I don't really know if we could answer that.
It puts you to the test more if you're like, I need to take this guy who can't dance.
Yeah.
And make him a dancer. And you're just given like Charli D'Amelio, it's like, oh, I don't need to do anything here.
Yeah, but that's also not true because like even with Charli, it was like she was judged on such a different level than everybody else.
Yeah.
So like it is really a challenge to make sure that they're shown in that way and people are still impressed by it and they're not just watching me like, oh, well, she's already a dancer, so that's really not that impressive. You know, they still have to like push it pretty hard to be seen by the judges as like, wow, that was good.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm rooting for Andy Richter. I see all the TikToks with him.
his TikToks are so cute. Oh my God, his TikToks are so cute. I think Jenna finally got reunited with Corey, but that was making me a little nervous there for a second. Jenna was like, yeah, haven't seen him since Good Morning America. He's had some prior commitments and not sure when I'm gonna see him, but
yeah, that was also just like a little awkward.
Yeah,
around,
it was a
because then
little
people
bit.
were like,
Yeah.
what? But
Yeah.
she had to, because people were like, where are your TikToks with Corey? And she was like,
Yeah.
not with him. I can't.
Yeah.
So
Did you see Derek at the Savannah Bananas game?
yes,
I
I
didn't see
did.
that.
I did see that. Yeah, I was like, wow, we were just there. We were just
Shit, I
talking
didn't
about
see
it.
that.
Yeah.
I gotta
Yeah.
look it up.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. All right,
Okay.
that wraps up the popcorner.
Yes, thank you everyone.
All right, that wraps up today's episode of Chicks in the Office. Thank you so much for watching and listening to the best show on earth. And speaking of the best show on earth, we are going back on tour, so make sure you check out those tickets. We are coming to a city near you, and we want to see you there. So thank you very much. We love you guys, and we'll talk to you on Friday.
Yeah, Chicks in the Office, long-time listener, first-time caller.
Look at the charts, who does it the best? 2 chicks getting paid in reality checks. You can find them at the gym, it's not even